Boop indeed.
I wait to see who would make the first noise. Well, now we know.
Oh,
She's no fun.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot I've got her sheet now that I could actually be doing
Yeah, I
shit with.
gave you Alchemist sheet.
Still upstairs. Oh, Alchemist wasn't in this fight anyway. Alchemist is a backpack at the moment. So, greetings everyone and welcome back to the Dark Tales of Runeterra. Last time, we had a bit of a situation with... I can't even remember if we just hopped straight into the combat, if we ever did a little bit before the combat. I think... Yeah. Essentially, but the group all pretty much split up, like the army that you had, to go fight on different fronts. Try to do like a pincer attack. You all decide to go into the valley to chase this chime down. Upon getting there, you found a group of Xerxai, who were alerted to your placement and pretty much came on the attack. While fighting, one of the Dune
In
Breakers...
fairness, our reasoning for going into the valley was not the chime, it is the path that we took for the strategy.
That too.
Most of us didn't know about them yet.
Add on to that, after a while, a Dune Breaker came out, tossed out Alekxander into the air, only for Alekxander to then land on its back and start fighting it. But halfway into the fight, Mariah saw one of those large city-like beasts basically get tossed up into the air into a shower of gore, only to see the Titan, Xerxai, I forget its name, I forget it's quite literally just called the Titan. I know it has like its own proper name, but name
The
eventually.
Under Titan.
That's the one. Emerge over the ridge of the valley and start to make its way towards the chime. So we will be picking things back off with not the combat straight away, but I do need to know, where was the porcelain lady when all this was going on? Because I don't think the porcelain lady can fly.
Sorry, I stepped out of my room for just like 2 seconds and it doesn't work out there. So the porcelain lady had been in the bottom of the ship repairing the immovable rod while also kind of adding little extra bits on it. So she has with her what is expected to be a, I guess you'd consider it like traditional Japanese style looking umbrella, but it's like permanently affixed open. But that is like the immovable rod now.
Okay.
So instead of bludgeoning damage, it does slicing or slashing damage. But um, she just kind of finished it and had been following the party into the cave. She's a little late, but you know,
Yeah. So you'd be turning it up.
life happens.
You'd be turning it up quite literally seeing this situation go down as well as this large creature climbing over the ridge to try and
God
get to
damn
this
it.
chime. Potoo.
Well, you know, it happens.
Potoo,
Yes.
you would have been doing a sky patrol up ahead just to keep an eye out. So you would have had a bird's eye view, quite literally happens, of this creature emerging from underneath one of those beasts, tossing it up into the air and just snatching it up in the jaws before seeing or at least being guided towards the chime and just slowly climbing over the ridge towards it. You would also have seen your friends getting bogged down a bit by a lot of Xerxai. I'll say that for now. Kuiper's also keeping like a sky high thingy. And we'll just motion to like, if you need to go help them, help them.
Right.
Just Mariah and Alari just surrounded.
At least on this side.
Uh, just before everybody disappears and goes off to help everybody, Porcelain Lady is going to cast Armory and give each of them one of the physical copies as a shield.
I mean, they're already in combat by this point. So they're already off the ship and everything.
Well, that's true. But that's okay. Then she'll just carry them around with her. They still do damage, so she'll just carry them around with her and beat people down.
Just carry them around with her and just go up to everyone. You get one, and you get one while in fight.
You get a shield. Some monster goes, slaps him across the face. You give me 1 moment.
So we'll be picking things up with Wafflebyrg.
Wafflebyrg is not entirely sure what's going on anymore. Wafflebyrg has seen the Under-Titan. The Under-Titan is currently beneath us. Wafflebyrg has no idea why it's not attacking us. Wafflebyrg's not asking why it's not attacking us so much as he's quite happy that the Under-Titan is not attacking us. Because for those of you that don't know, the Under-Titan's bigger than the thing Wafflebyrg's fucking afraid of.
Oh, like
So
just for ease
Go
of
on.
sake, towards the top of the map, you will see where it is slowly emerging over the ridge.
Yep. Did anybody what it was after? I don't remember if one of the people that actually knows what's down here said anything.
I believe the only two people that know of the chime that being down here is Alari
I think
and
I did
Mariah.
shout. I did shout that it was going for the chime.
What's a chime?
Something powerful that could help us. Or help
Do
them.
we really need it? Like, it's a live or
Well-
die situation.
Possibly.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this. If it's a cute fucking animal, I'm shooting you.
I don't think it's an animal.
It's a second Albert.
Fuck me.
Now, it turns out it's just taken the form of one of the mini Wafflebyrg holograms, just actually gained sentience.
I just want to be very, very honest here.
It's just
I don't like this entire situation at all.
It's just facing down the Under-Titan doing the orange justice.
Like, I don't like this situation at all. Is the Under-Titan above ground or below ground?
It's above ground.
Okay. If I don't look at it, it doesn't exist. It's but a figment of my imagination if I don't look at it. So in that, fucking hell. Have I ever said I hate this situation?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. Just wanted to make sure that you know. I have a flying speed of 50. Do I stay here and fight the damn thing? Because I'm probably the one that can get to it fastest. Ah, son of a bitch. Fuck it. Okay, fuck it. I mean, what's the worst it could do? It's a thing bigger than the fucking bigger than the fucking built over in council building. Like, let's just, why not? Let's just go fucking after it. Yeah, let's get it right in its path, and let's just go for the shiny object. Why not? We're going on the motor broom over here. Cause God fucking damn it!
Okay, so 3 attacks of opportunity.
They can't reach me. I'm flying.
They were on the ridge that was roughly the same height as you.
No, only 2 are, and I flew up last time.
Let me just check. You're on the ridge. You're on the ridge. All 3 of them are on the ridge here. But I do recall, yeah, you were a bit up, so it was with disadvantage.
Mhm.
So the first one is going to be a miss anyway. The second one is a 19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And the third one, no, both of those would have been a miss anyway. So luckily it's only 4 damage.
Okay, I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. It's not like my fucking nightmares are coming back to literally bite me in the ass. All right. I can do something here. I can do something. What can I do? It's so fucking big. You know, this is a Jonah and the whale situation, right? Actually, I don't want to quote the thing when the man gets eaten. Fuck. I mean, God, how big is it? Is it it's gargantuan, right? That's its actual fucking size.
I mean, to be fair,
Or
I
is it
think these tiles
colossal?
are taking up even more than what a gargantuan would be.
I think it's technically colossal, which is a nightmare because if that thing eats me, I'm just straight up fucking dead. You know, Wafflebyrg was okay with dying until now, but now that he's actually looking it in the eyes, Wafflebyrg's no longer okay. Fuck. Okay, all right. I can do something. Um, oh God. Remind me, because my brain's in Wafflebyrg mode. Wafflebyrg's actual panic is not causing me to panic. When you hold an action, that action can be a spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it has a specific trigger.
Okay, sweet. Wafflebyrg is going to hold an action.
Okay.
Not that he can fucking really do much. But Wafflebyrg is going to hold an action for the spell. Chimes are technically objects, right? Or are they living creatures? Remind me
They're
on that. I
objects.
don't play Bard.
Yeah, they're
They're objects? Okay, sweet. I'm holding action on Catapult. The moment that the Under Titan comes within 30, I'm catapulting the chime.
Okay. Also, make me a perception check while you're there.
just playing keep
Oh,
away.
fuck me. Yeah, that's basically what Wafflebyrg's having to do. It's so fucking big. I don't even know if Catapult would be able to actually fire it out of its range.
That one. Okay.
Wafflebyrg's focused on the big fucking threat at the moment. There might be small things beneath him. But Wafflebyrg's high in the sky. He's just like.
So you won't notice a few more of these laying around.
It's okay. I'm up in the air,
You are
and I've got a
indeed.
flamethrower. Those are other people's problems. I'm having to deal with the big one. Oh, God, it's colossal. How much movement does the fucker have? All right, well, I've already said my hold action, so we're going to use that. And that's Wafflebyrg's turn. He can't really
Alright,
do much more at the moment because he's holding his action.
give me a sec. I'm just finishing off placing. Resetting the health for these two because I had to copy paste the other one. There we go. And was there anything else that I need? No, that seems about it. So, Alari, you get back to you down here. Kind of, luckily not flanked because Mariah's there to block a flank.
Yeah. Technically not flanked, but I am still in not a great position, and I can't thunder step away because I just hurt Mariah.
It's fine, she's not here this session.
No, it's not fine. Unless I grab her and thunder step with her.
don't know if that would work or not.
I can carry someone with me.
Is that like part of the from the step spell where it says that?
Yeah. I can take a willing creature.
Oh, cool. Never mind then.
But it's just one of those things where it's like I could take her with me and kind of get us out of this kind of deadlock, essentially.
Why do I imagine it's just a case of just looking around, surrounded? It's like, we're in a bad position. Looks to Mariah. Uppies?
I think it's time for lunch. Taking a break.
So,
Yeah, so I can take teleport one willing creature my size or smaller. And I can move. Trying to see exactly. I can move 90 foot. But then whatever was there within a 10-foot radius would take 3d10 thunder damage.
okay.
So if I grab Mariah and we teleport here.
And do they
And
need to make a
then
save, or?
I believe it is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so for the three little ones, it's a fail, a 17, and a 22.
17 meets my
So
DC.
2 pass, 1 fails, and the big
You're
one.
doing defend? Are you doing defender wins?
I thought meet and beat was they had to meet yours to beat it.
I don't know. I don't know how it works with saving throws.
I think it's they have to meet yours to beat it.
Yeah, so if the defender meets, that's how we've been doing. Defender wins is meet and beat. That's what we've basically been doing.
Yeah,
It's
because
fine. They just take half.
yep. The big thing is a 19, so that'll also pass. What's the radius of Thunderstep?
10-foot radius.
Okay, Oh, actually, Alekxander will also need to make one. Remember, Alekxander's on the.
No,
No, Alexander's within
no.
15 foot.
Remember, Alekxander's on the back
Alexander's
of
on the
this.
outside.
No, he's on the back of this thing. If you
No,
remember.
yeah. If Alexander's standing on,
The only reason I put him to the side there is quite literally because
Okay.
it makes moving tokens
however,
awkward.
could we not argue though that because Alexander is on the back, he'd have advantage because it's being blocked by it?
What's the save? What's the save you need?
Constitution.
Constitution. I mean, being on the back isn't going to give me too much of a bonus. Yeah.
That's a fail.
Very well.
So you take the full 18.
I'd take 9. Being an angry bear lover gives me benefits.
Thunder damage.
Alexander only has one weakness, and it's Troll Kings. It's fine.
Wait, does that give you resistance to all damage types?
Everything except psychic.
Huh.
That is a. What is that?
That's just one of the bird totem barbarian features.
Really?
Bear
Because
totem,
Psychic is like
yeah.
the least used damage type. That's fucking amazing, man.
Oh yeah, it's really, really good. It's basically the only real reason to take that totem warrior, to be honest, if you're looking at it from a purely statistical standpoint.
Okay, there we go.
I think only like really aberrations and maybe like a couple other monstrosities actually deal psychic damage. So like that's fucking insane.
For already got my mantle flame up. I've got concentration on my channel divinity. That's an action.
And I'm assuming that. How far was the movement that it lets you do? 60 foot, was it?
90 foot.
90 foot.
I only moved 30.
Well, technically you moved a bit more than 30 because that's a ledge up, but that's still within range at 90, so no worries there.
Yeah, that was the point.
Yeah.
Because 1, we're on a ledge. 2, we're out of range.
Of those three.
Yeah, but we're not getting fucking blocked in anymore, and that was the point.
Yeah, that's true.
But that is me.
Potoo.
Me.
Yep. So your icon's down here at the moment, but feel free to place yourself anywhere on like this back row. Just essentially put where you'd be coming in from in the air.
I kind of want to just come in over the top of this thing.
Okay. So we'll put you just below Alekxander to represent that you're on top of it, as coming out over the top of it as well.
Indeed. And I can see that Alekxander is on top of it, yes?
Yep, you can see him.
Cool, I'm just going to Victor Soul Rend it.
Okay.
I
So
do
make
need
a
to
ranged spell attack.
Let's see. Spell attack bonus at 6. 18 to hit. Did that go through what I said?
What, sorry?
18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
Cool. And so that'll take 1d8. It's only taking 7 damage.
Okay.
But it now has that debuff on it.
Yep, so it's an additional 1 necrotic from any source.
Yee. I'm also going to ensure that I am out of its reach. Hopefully, maybe.
I mean, if you're up in the air, you're at least 60 foot above it, given you had to be there that far for the shot.
And I'm just going to stay up here for the moment.
Okay. It would be its turn. Given Alekxander is on its back, it can't exactly attack upwards at him. So instead it's going to move to kind of this location. Hang on. There we go. And slam against the wall to try and slam Alekxander into it. $16, Alekxander. Jack?
Yeah, sorry, what?
16 to hit.
16 to hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew about that. Yeah, that was a hit.
Okay. So this is going to be a bit of a different damage die than it was doing before, purely because this is attacking with its horn tossed up in the air. It's more just slamming you into a wall.
Fair enough.
So it's only going to be 3 damage, but I am going to need you to make me a dexterity save.
Apparently saves are just something I don't really feel like doing today.
Then you fall off it.
Fair enough.
At which point it is going to just make its basic attack on you.
Fair enough.
A 20.
Yep.
It's only 6 damage, so even then halved again, so 3 damage as it just tries to stomp on your head.
It's just throwing me to and fro, and I'm just kind of not selling it, really, aren't I?
It just like stomps on your head, lifts up its giant foot, and you're just in a crater with your own head shape, being like, eh.
Just stomps on me with its giant foot. It does not lift up its foot. I lift up its foot.
It would be the Poison Lady's turn. Yet again, place yourself somewhere on the back row of where you'd be entering. Your icon's down here, by the way.
Yeah, I've been watching. So you're just like anywhere in here.
Pretty much. Like
Or
anywhere
wait,
along
no.
that back row itself.
Yeah. Honestly, probably somewhere right around where? Oh, shit. There
Okay.
we go.
So you do manage to get there just as you see...
My only question is this...
What, sorry?
No, go ahead.
I was saying it's... As you do manage to get there, you just about see this thing throw Alekxander to the ground and kind of try to stomp on them, only for it to do quite literally nothing.
Well, that was a close one. She's gonna kind of peruse around. Is this one on the ground?
Yeah, that one's on the bottom level.
Okay. Just gonna kind of move over. This is where I've always loved armory. But she's going to use armory to slash across with the 5 umbrellas. And I imagine this a lot like a Aurelia moment with like the small little knives as they just like swipe through the air in a line.
Okay.
But if it'll roll for me, please. It hates me today. Why? Why is it on
23's a
one?
hit.
Why is... Oh, it would be the 12 actually, because it was on advantage, and I don't know why it was on advantage. It
Okay.
shouldn't have been. So it'd be the 12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Damn. Well, in that case, she's just going to bring them back and bring them around herself, kind of like a rotating wall around her. And that's going to be her turn.
Okay. It will be the Zerxai's turn. The ones that are up here, as well as that Doombreaker, the 2 Doombreakers, seem to be holding the ground at the moment, as if being compelled by another force to hold. So, despite the fact that these would normally be mindless beasts, Wafflebyrg, they seem to be kind of coordinating. These ones, however, That one will hop down there. Potoo is unfortunately so far up in the air it may as well not even matter. It's almost as if they're missing the whole thing with the void creatures not having too many flying void creatures. That one will come along here. That one will come on there, but it is on a higher up ledge, so this one will have disadvantage. As will that one there and this one here. Those two would also be having disadvantage because lol lower ledge. There we go. It's almost as if you think I'd learned by now to get stuff sorted out to deal with flying people. Where's my glue nets when I need them again? My glue grenades. Glue
Well, I
nades.
mean, you could always use Belveth's flying piranhas.
Yeah, but Belveth's on your side technically for this.
Belveth is called the Lavender Sea because she.
So let's sort out these ones that's
Comes
attacking.
from the
Is she
Lavender Sea.
really though?
Let's sort out the ones attacking Alari and Mariah first. First things first, the one that doesn't have disadvantage. A 10 and an 18.
Mm, mm.
The sounds of pondering shield.
I won't shield.
Do I?
I'm not gonna shield.
Okay.
I don't want to waste another first level.
Luckily it's only 4 damage.
Yeah.
So the two that will be attacking you that have disadvantage. The first attack on you will be a 15.
That misses.
The second attack from it is a 17.
I'll take it.
Okay,
I'm a cleric. I can heal.
that's fair. So that's 11 damage with that one. And just one more to try and make their attacks on you. And a 9 will fail, and an 11 will fail. But how many nat 20s was that coming out? And the one on Mariah, a 6 will fail. And a nat 1 means that you both get an attack of opportunity on this one.
Good. I'm gonna smack it. Oh wait, no. Everything that just. Hold on. Hold on. Anything that the two that just hit me take 5 fire damage.
Okay, so that'd be this one here that didn't roll with disadvantage. And this one here.
And
16 hits for 12 damage. And Mariah's going to try and shoot it in the face. Oh no. Yeah, technically she could switch to a gun now to shoot it in the face. Mariah kills it.
that's still her attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that was her attack of opportunity. Okay, so that's that one. So
The fuck just fell?
What?
Something just fell off my desk and I don't know what.
So, now the ones that are happening down here. Let's do the two that'll have disadvantage first things first, because they're up on the upper ledge. So on Poison Lady, it's a 17 for the first hit.
Yes.
And the second attack will be a 12. So you'll only be taking
The 12 will miss, but the 17 hits.
Yep. 6 damage.
Alrighty, room.
And the one that's trying to attack Alekxander that has disadvantage is a 15 on the first hit.
That is a miss.
And that'll be another miss then, because I'll roll it anyway.
That
just in
was a
case
hit.
it's-
Obviously, godly, you can't even do the maths right. I mean, obviously the second one's going to be a hit.
Yeah. No, I was just rolling again just to see if it was on that one, to see if you got an attack of opportunity, but you didn't.
I know, I'm teasing you,
Yep.
watermelon.
Let's do the one that will be attacking but won't have a flanking on Alekxander. First hit would be a 10, which is a miss, and that's also a miss.
Apparently, I've given them all the free hits again.
Then it comes to the ones that will have advantage. So, Poison Lady. 16.
Yes.
And the second
So I had to
one
think about
is also a hit.
math.
Math.
Second one? Hold on.
Yes.
Is this the one that is
It's this one here.
the 18?
Yeah,
hit?
the 18, it would be to hit for that second hit.
Reroll it.
Does it still re-roll with advantage, or just one more roll?
No. Just straight roll.
Okay, in that case, that one's a miss. So you only got hit once. Is there no range to that?
It's I believe it's as long as I can see it.
If you can see it, then that might still be a hit. Because given they're on the ledge lower down than you, and that far
Another
away,
creature I can see.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Alright then.
So 14 damage in total, Raka. And
God damn it.
on Alekxander, with the flanking, which is a good job because that would have been a type of opportunity otherwise. 21 on the first,
Yeah, that's fair.
and the 20 on the second.
Yep.
Okay, so remembering that I also need to then half this as well. 16, 8 damage.
Yeah, that sure is a whole lot of, yeah.
Yeah, it would be your turn, by the way.
Oh! Hi, everybody. Isn't this all comfortable?
Look like you're having a nice party down there.
We just need the tea.
So... Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's one.
Ponder the
I'm away.
attack.
Doing all the searching to see what I can do, and it just turns out that there's not a lot while I'm raging, which is fair. So let us continue with the swang. It's 22 on the one that I'm blatantly flanking.
The one I'm basically flanking Ping's poison lady.
That I'm
22
blatantly
hits.
flank.
Yep, 22 hits.
Yeet. Jeez.
18 damage.
Porcelain lady's just leaning on them. She's just like resting on them with her arms so that they can't run away.
Yeah, that
Does it
hits.
still stand?
The
Oh
one
yeah,
we have
absolutely. That
chosen.
one hadn't been hit yet. That one hadn't been hit yet, but with that one, that was quite literally the blow of a couple of
It's
hits.
fine. Have a dirty 20.
It's still a hit.
That's also the wrong weapon. Give me just a second. Oh, I'll just click the one above it.
19 damage. Yep. Still up, but ouch. Like, big ouch.
Oh, that's it. That's me not. That's what I do. I slap things.
Yeah, you took it under half health with one turn. It would be Mariah's turn. Mariah's going to unload her gun on. She's going to unload it on the one that's still threatening her first. 14 will miss, but a 25 won't. And as it does get to round top, the thing I forgot to roll a turn initiative for.
Don't. No, that Zux has been eaten.
There we go.
You think the Undertitan cares? Fuck me. On the bright side. Yeah. Okay. Is it still his turn, or is it Wafflebyrg's turn?
It's still its turn because it's done its movement and now it's going to dash.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it?
As it is just
It
scram.
felt like more movement than before. Oh God!
As it makes a dash for it.
The thing is, I don't think there's a point high enough that I can get without verbally just suffocating. Oh God!
Now you can move your ass back to where you were supposed to be. There we go.
Fuck me.
Wafflebyrg.
Is it still above ground?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. It's moving above ground.
Yep.
I was thinking that because I'm like, if this was underground, he'd be there by now. That's what my worry was because I'm like, these things probably have a fucking burrow speed.
Oh, you know, if it was moving underground, it would have been there quite literally on the first turn of it arriving. But it also would have had to break through a lot of the ravine to get there. Which it would have done so, but yeah.
Okay. How's this motherfucker fitting in that ravine? He's not actually in the ravine, right? He's above it because he looks too big to actually be in the ravine
He's
itself.
above it. Like, a lot of his gut and his tail's probably dragging through it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
him himself is balancing between these two ridges.
How
Oh,
fucking
Jesus
far
Christ,
away.
little fella, you did it again.
The spider.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Get off me drink!
What kind of spider is it?
It's just a little guy.
But
Are we absolutely sure that if this thing gets the chime, that it's the end of the world, right? Is that like a thing that we're very certain of?
I don't know, I just know that I believe they're important.
I'd say you've never been wrong, but that'd be a lie. Fuck! Okay. This is just like every trauma coming back at once, except somehow fucking bigger. I mean, there's only one thing I can do. There's only one thing I can do, and I don't like it. I really don't like getting this close.
Remember, you did have your hold action as well.
I did, but the distance wouldn't be enough. He'd be able to get to it. It actually would just end up being further away from me. It was a good idea until I realized how fucking far he can move and how much ground he can cover in such a short amount of time. So fuck it. We're grabbing it. And we're gonna fuck me. Okay. There's a plan here. There is, in fact, a plan. We're grabbing it and we're running. And as we run, Wafflebyrg's using comprehend language, and he's using it on the fucking Under Titan, just screaming, "Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me!"
I could be the ultimate dick here and make you roll a wisdom save, but I'm not going to. Because I think it's already shown you're panicking.
Oh no, I already did. I already did. I have. Trust me, I have a dice here. I'm doing odds or evens. That's why I'm playing out the panic. I'm doing odds or even on whether or not Wafflebyrg's actually gonna do this. So far, he's been great, but Wafflebyrg's out of there. He's gonna get eaten, but he's just screaming with comprehend fucking language. Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me! Don't eat me!
You can't tell if it understands you or not, but its head does follow you.
Oh, fuck me! It'd be a bad idea for me to lead it to the rest of everybody, right? That's a bad idea.
Is
okay, is there anything else I can do? It kind of is. Wafflebyrg's not in a good position. Mentally, physically, spatially. This thing's gonna... it should also be stated that I believe this thing is big enough that no matter how high up I get, it's gonna fucking be able to grab me.
It's fine. It's fine. Alekxander can take it.
Hey, Alekxander!
yes,
Do you see the big thing chasing after me?
it's a little hard not to. Is that what we came here to get?
I don't really know. We came here to kill it. I don't know why. I don't know why I have this. Hey, do you think you'd be able to like stop the Under Titan in its tracks? Like, are you that strong?
No.
So if I was to bring this thing your way, that'd be a bad idea, right?
Alekxander can put some fine holes in it. You aim for the head, it's going to go down eventually. It's big, it's not that big.
Cannons. Why didn't I install cannons before this? I had ideas to install cannons.
If we
What
call-
happened to those ideas?
We could try and call one of our allies and see if someone has something big enough to take it out. Someone must have brought a mortar.
I was about to say. Oh wait, hold on. I brought the mortar. Is this an action or a bonus action? I think this is an action. I don't actually know. Oh, yep, it's an action. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna have to wait till my next turn to use this. So, if I die before then, I don't know. Slap Alari? Keep in mind, I don't believe I'm inside of anybody at the moment because there's all those fucking hills. So I think this is all happening as I'm fucking like Star Wars flying through fucking hills as this big ass monster is now after me. But that's all Wafflebyrg can do on his turn as he panics. There's a plan. There's a plan. I thought I had a teleport spell. Apparently, I did not have a teleport spell. I thought I had fucking. So there's a new plan, and it might involve me getting eaten. We don't know yet. Somebody else go.
I'm back.
I mean,
Hi,
I don't
welcome.
fight, but I'm pretty sure we can hear Wafflebyrg panic all the way from over here.
Oh, you know, it's
Look,
accurate throughout the entire ravine.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah.
just
there's
looking
also
over.
it's also the sending stone.
oh,
Wafflebyrg's
oh,
very
oh,
much on the
oh.
sending stone. Yeah, no, that's Wafflebyrg's whole thing. However, you have to admit that Wafflebyrg has prepared for this day with every other thing that has eaten him. Wafflebyrg's gonna go down like a fucking jalapeno. Like it's going on. But Wafflebyrg's panicking and it's no longer his turn, but he's got a plan! And by that I mean I've got a plan because he's fucking panicking.
It would be Alari's turn.
Let's see.
Wafflebyrg has a plan. Turns out it's so big the Whopper won't affect it from the inside.
It'll cause immediately some indigestion, but I don't have any more Whoppers. Remember, I used up my last one. It's okay, there's another thing. I wasn't gonna use it on him. I was gonna wait till Rek'Sai, but if he eats me, I'm gonna have to use it on him. Which, I mean, is kind of a bigger victory because he's much fucking bigger.
I use Burning Hands. It'll hit both of these, right? 15-foot cone.
Depending on... Oh, yeah. Use burning corns, 15-foot corn. See, this is the moment where I have to remind myself that 5e was not built for different elevations. Because
5e, contrary to popular belief, was built so that you wouldn't have to actually use a map. Because they believe that was the failing of 4th edition, which it wasn't, but yeah.
Because 50-foot cone, if they're all on a flat surface, would hit all three. But they are on different elevations. Because this one's below, this one's on the same, that one's above.
That's right.
So, does a cone just go straight, or does it also go up?
No, it's a cone. It's literally a swirling cone of fire.
It's a cone of fire, not a semicircle of fire.
In thesis,
flat,
yes,
it's a
it also goes up. It also goes
Okay,
up.
It goes up and down.
I fucking hate cones.
Yeah, cones are weird. But yes, in that case...
Yeah, it's the weirdest fucking spell usage.
In that case, yes.
Okay. So, from all of those three, I need a dex saving throw.
Dex saves. If I recall right, it was with this. A 23, a 9, and a 16.
Reroll the 23.
A 13.
Yep, they all failed. Great.
I really wanted that to be just another 23.
This will add my mantle flame bonus damage as well. Which is 5.
17 damage. Let me just remind myself again. So that one burns to a crisp. 17.
To remember what my meta magic is.
That's... And that one's still up. So one of them burns to a crisp, the one that was above you. The other two remain where they are.
Meta magic was Quicken Spell and Empowered Spell. So I am going to Quicken Spell.
Yep.
Hand of Radiance.
Okay.
Which means it is another. It's a Constitution saving throw.
What was I rolling for these guys for Constitution saving throws? It was... That was Wafflebyrg's Perception.
It's it's on this one, like directly below me.
Yeah.
It's only on one creature.
Okay, it was a +3 for that. That's a fail.
It takes 5 radiant damage.
Okay. Imagine just as it's like reeling slightly from the flames flicked in its face as it billowed down from above. It just tries to hop up, you just slap it on the head with the hand of radius, just no.
It jumps up to take a bite. No. Down.
It would be a Potoo.
I just got a BRB again.
Alright.
Right. Okay. Sorry, contemplating.
It's okay. Remember, the longer you all take your turns, the more time Wafflebyrg has before being eaten.
There is a plan.
There is a plan. Wafflebyrg is inventing American football.
Because there's the contemplation of going and trying to help Wafflebyrg. Wait, hold on. Doesn't Wafflebyrg still have his broom?
Wafflebyrg is on the broom.
That's the only reason I'm getting away this far.
How are these guys looking down below me?
You picked a very bad time to ask that, as I quite literally just got up and went into the kitchen to get myself a chocolate bar, so give me a sec. I'm getting too used to a Bluetooth headset, Bluetooth headphones. I wander too much now while I'm in a game.
Indeed.
Power went to your head at a almost comedic rate.
Look, all I know is we had
Early.
Milky Ways in and I had a hankering for a Milky Way. Uh, they are in varying different states, let's put it that way. The ones that are up on the ridge here, as well as the one to the left of the Poison Lady, seem immaculate, almost like they've not been touched. The others are quite battered.
I imagine Alekxander can handle the obviously ones that are in his reach. I'd like to. I forget, what is the range of Amatola's blade again? The whip portion?
Is that the taser one?
Ye.
I think we said like 10 foot.
Nope, 25 feet.
Okay.
I'd like to get close enough to whip that one.
Okay. So you fly down a bit and go to attack.
Marvelous, yes.
If I recall right, is this one
If
where
I-
you have to expend a charge to do the whip, or is it just... I think I'd remember
If
me
you
on
are
weapons,
attuned
but
to
I
the
don't.
weapon, you have 2 charges to extend. Yeah, it's charges.
Okay.
As an action, you can spend 1 charge to do an extended attack that does thunder damage. I don't use this weapon often, so I wanted to use it. It's +7 to the attack. 18 again.
18 is a hit.
Marvelous. So that'll be... Does that convert the 1d8 into thunder damage, or is it still slashing?
It converts into thunder damage.
Cool. Alright.
I've gone beyond the renegade. That's so.
D8 +4.
So it'll deal 2 extra damage at the moment.
Nice. 11 damage.
So 13 damage in total.
Yee. And we are going to be backing off rather rapidly back up into a space away from them, hopefully. If I can get this thing's attention away from them.
Okay. It would be its turn. Yet again, unfortunately, Potoo, you are too high up for it to attack. No,
I didn't go up all the way per se. I went more outward.
Yeah, but you are still 20 odd foot up in the air.
This thing is massive. How is it not able to?
Because if
I
we're
failed.
going off the square thing, it'd only be like, what, 10 foot tall or something like that.
Keep in mind, it's also a beetle insectoid, and beetles can't exactly turn upwards very easily without falling on their backs.
Ah.
So
Wait, in that logic, I just thought about a flaw of the Zerxai's biological design because they the groundbreaker off a scarab. Scarabs can fly, but these can't fly. The Zerxais are idiots.
So,
That realization as a player, because I've been playing as a character that's been fucking terrified of these things, and I'm just like, these things are idiots. They don't know shit.
yeah, again, I forgot 'em. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
It's because I didn't. It's because I did the most idiotic thing and didn't write down what rolls I were making for these guys last time. So it was just rolling with a +5. So on Alekxander. Its first attack would be a 14, which I'm assuming is a miss.
Indeed.
And 20. Take your flavor of 21.
I guess I'll take 21. Can I
Take your
reduce the dice roll to a 10? No,
Take your flavor of 5 damage.
5 damage.
Just 5. So that's its attacks on you. This one, however, finally moves after seeing Wafflebyrg grab the chime. And while it can't attack Wafflebyrg because he's up in the air, it can get its horn underneath that Xerxai and toss the Xerxai up to hit Wafflebyrg.
It's a Zerkapult.
Because you use player tactics doesn't mean you're not still an idiotic species.
I mean, to be fair, that was only that was a 10. So while it does launch it, it doesn't launch it that high up, and it just kind of scampers onto this rock thing.
Oh god, they've learned how to Alexander. Okay. Quickly before they learn how to use fucking Spider-Man abilities.
This one over here.
Overheard Wafflebyrg's insult.
Make me a perception check, Wafflebyrg.
Perception's not really that good. Not that good.
Okay.
Especially because you couldn't see that you rolled the wrong thing.
Yeah. I couldn't see that I rolled the fucking wrong thing. Good point.
Can I
It's
see
even
Wafflebyrg
worse.
where I
Yeah.
am?
No. I'm
That's
gonna say,
fitting.
the fact that
Like,
Wafflebyrg's got a skyscraper-sized kaiju monster after him. Whatever the fucking little guy's
Like-
doing is the least of his
Hang on.
worries.
What's up?
Can I see Wafflebyrg?
Uh, Going off the idea that that's you're here.
I think Wafflebyrg is covered by the hills.
Yeah,
We're
covered
going
by
that they're
both
all-
this hill, and the hill quite literally behind you.
Dang.
It's
Oh well,
okay.
I can't
You'll
help
either
you.
see It's fine. You'll either see Wafflebyrg or you'll see what Wafflebyrg's about to do.
Because if I could have seen you, I could have made you re-roll that one.
I mean, I can do that as well, but I'm playing it off as Wafflebyrg's too busy with because Wafflebyrg is generally just the Under Titans after him. These fuckers are the least of his worries. Even if they were to knock him off his broom, least of his worries, because if the Under Titan gets him, he's in trouble, and it's gonna get him.
So
On the bright side, though, the Under Titan's mouth is big enough that it tries to eat him. He's taking these two buggy fuckers with him.
well, you don't see it yourself because you're too busy focused on the pathways to try and make sure you don't collide into a wall. Just slightly above the loud howling and roaring of the beast behind you, you do hear the thrumming of wings. Remember, the void is an always evolving thing.
Yeah, the void is an always evolving thing.
Void is an ever-evolving things, and I shouldn't have mentioned they should have wings earlier.
No, I like it. Because you know what that means? That means in case Wafflebyrg's broom breaks, Wafflebyrg's got another thing to fly with.
Wafflebyrg's boom breaks just lands on top of it. I saw Alekxander do this once.
And yeah, red wire to red wire, blue wire to blue wire.
It would now be Poison Lady's turn.
Well, I gonna roll my hemo die. That's a 4, so I take 4 damage. G4. And oops, that wasn't supposed to be that. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. So she's going to attack the one between Alekxander and her.
Okay. The one that you have
Again.
flanking on. The one that is
Yeah.
the one that we're like,
The
why we
only
kept
one
flanking
that
on?
the only one we can get advantage on. Oh my god, and even with advantage is
Yep,
terrible.
10 misses. The one that was like, if I get here, I have flanking on the both of them, only to then realise he's in prime bully position.
Well, I'm gonna take my bonus action then. And on the one behind me, right here, I believe I have to roll another. Yes. I have to roll another die and take damage. So, yeah. Self damage. I take 3 damage. So I'm using Curse of Bloated Agony on the one behind me.
This one?
Yeah, the 3 damage is for me because I have to roll a
Okay.
hemo die to cast a spell, but so
So,
their body is bloated for a minute.
yep.
And
Can
if they make more
only
than
take one attack per
Yeah.
turn. You alright?
It's the one Chihari uses.
Yeah. So,
I have to do something to defend myself. God.
it's Zerg's turn. Let's start things off with these two here. On Alari, the first attack is a 15,
Be
Miss.
right back.
and a 5 is another miss. On Mariah with disadvantage is an 18 and a 5. The 18 will hit her.
On Mariah,
Yeah,
reroll it.
a 15 just about misses. Then we get down to these ones. Let's do the ones with disadvantage first because it's easier for me. On Poison Lady, first attack is a 7, which is a miss. Then a 10, which is a miss. On Alekxander, it's a 19. I'm assuming 19's a hit there, Jack?
Sorry, I decided to totally zone out. Sorry, what was this?
19, is that a hit?
Yep.
And the second attack would be a 17?
Yep.
Okay, both hits. Oof. And that was the one with disadvantage. So 2 of these.
Yowza.
So 19 halved, rounded up, so 10 damage. Then the one that doesn't have disadvantage but doesn't have flanking is an 11 for a miss and a 17 for a hit.
Alrighty.
You know what? Give me a second.
All
We
right.
are reaching the point where I have to sort of start considering using a bit more resources. I'm gonna use. Wait, which one of these? Which one's hitting me? Is it a small boy?
This one currently, it's this one down here.
No, they're all small boys. I gotta save that for the big boys. Go on, man.
Okay, so it'd be 6 damage.
I cannot see you, so I cannot help you. But even then, I've already used my reaction. So.
And then the ones that have flanking. One on Poison Lady. A 22.
Which
It-
one is it?
Oh, the one that can only make one attack, so this is his one attack this turn.
Okay.
But that is a 22.
I mean, he can make more attacks. He just has to roll a dexterity saving throw when he makes a next attack, and then
He gets
if
hurt.
he just takes damage.
That'd be 10 damage.
Alright.
What the fuck is... What? Has this come up on? This has not come up. What the hell is this? Sorry, I just got the ultimate confusion then.
How it feels to 5
Why?
Windows Defender Firewall has blocked some of the features of Firefox just right now, as soon as it pops over. Like, what?
After how long of using it?
I know, that was so bizarre. Do you know what the funniest part is? Do you
Hmm.
know what that was timed exactly with?
What?
Josh joining Roll20.
It's Josh's fault.
Get told.
And
Josh
well, I
is
mean, as soon as
destroying
it
your
came up with
computer from the inside.
as soon as it came up with that, quite literally everyone's icons now was doing like the little circle things. It's gone now, but it's fine. The one on Alekxander with advantage is going to do a 20 and a 22. So 2 hits. 8,
Vengeance.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 8 damage. That would be. Before I go on the nice rant to say, yep, that's their turn done, it's not yet because up here with Wafflebyrg, they all start to rush up. And their mouths start to glow green before unleashing what can only be described as bioplasma upwards. AKA, they got ranged attacks.
Ah, they're hydralisks. Fuck!
An 18 with the first one.
Continue. Let's see.
That's a fail on the second one, that's a fail on the third one, and that's a hit on the fourth one. So 2 hit, 2 miss.
The 21 rerolls were chronomancing that. I'll take the first hit, but
That one.
okay.
So
okay,
you're only
okay,
taking 1 damage from it.
We're good. We are great. We're fine.
11 acidic damage.
We're fine.
We get to Alekxander.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Hopples.
Oh no, no, no.
Alas, my ability to deal with groups of enemies, I have one trick in my sleeve, and that has been and gone. Plus, the elevations are admittedly really messing with the only other thing I could do. So, huh.
Well, that's horrifying.
Hmm?
My mum and dad have got Britain's Got Talent on in the background, and this guy literally got 2 giant corkscrews on power drills and put it through his nose and out of his mouth.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, one in each nostril, like that.
That's really cool, guys. Let's do some dancing.
Yeah.
Try to pull something out of my ass, but it doesn't exist. I don't have anything to pull out my ass. There's not much I can do. I can't exactly sit here taking this much damage too much longer. And Alekxander, and by proxy myself, still isn't sure how much I need to reserve my resources, so yeah, let's try and off this bastard in the middle first.
20 hits.
Dirty 20. God, what's more in him? That's 22 damage.
Yeah, he is almost dead.
Oh, for fuck. Very well. I shall do it once more. That's a 16.
16 hits. Yeah, he's definitely dead from that. He is sliced in half.
Way too long of sustained Alexandering to kill one of these bastards. Oh my goodness.
To be fair, it was one of them that had not been attacked for the entirety of last session.
Still.
So it took you 2 turns to kill it.
Still. It's kind of terrifying when I'm still surrounded by 2 more of the bastards. That is all that Alexander can really do in any sort of effective capacity.
Alright, we get to Mariah. Mariah's still going to take pot shots. A 26 is definitely going to hit. It's not dead yet, but it's close. And second shot. 11 misses. He is still not in the chat yet. I'm assuming he is on his way, given he is in the roll 20. Which means that we're going to have to catch him up when he does get here, but for now... This is where I am going to need a certain roll. Wafflebyrg. Make me a dex save.
Is that successful?
So, even though none of you really have a good sight on Wafflebyrg, Alari, you at least are somewhat attuned to the chiming sound in the distance. The chiming sound that was getting closer and closer is suddenly silenced. Wafflebyrg, you feel the hot breath on the back of your neck, and then you see the outline of the teeth and jaws in front of you. And then,
Oh, this is a Jonah and the whale situation.
and then darkness, as it snaps its jaws shut and swallows.
Oh, thank God I can see in the dark. Holy shit. Oh, I
Yes.
wish I couldn't, though. It's fucking hideous in here.
You can see in the dark, where you see 3 Xerxai and those 2 Junebreakers follow you in.
Oh, for
It's all right. We have a plan. You can't swallow
welcome
me
to
if I'm in
arena
the
number
air.
2.
Alrighty, alrighty. Nope, I know what I can do. I know what I can do. I still have a chrono. I still have a chronomancer point. I can. Alright. Alright. God damn it. This is fucking Gears of War. This is the fucking World War again.
I can't wait for Josh to get in, because given I said Kuiper was still up in the air, Kuiper will have gotten a bird's eye view of that.
I do want you to know, anybody that has their friggin' anybody that has their sending stone on them can just hear, I've been eaten! It's weird that this has happened twice in my life now. Well, actually, multiple times. It's almost
Alari
like it's a
just looks at Mariah as like, it ain't Wafflebyrg.
If I had a nickel for any time I've been swallowed by a giant monster.
I have multiple nickels, which is weirder than 2 nickels. That being said, is it still Link's turn or is it Wafflebyrg's turn?
So keep it in mind that all these ones have been swallowed. Let me just remove these from the map. I'm going to have to remember 3 of one, 2 of the other.
1 or 2, 2, 3.
Okay, we're good. We're good. You don't necessarily, if this works, you don't necessarily have had to have removed them. However, it may not work.
Hang on. I need to try and figure out how.
A question.
So,
The Under Titan has a fleshy mouth, right? Like this
oh
isn't
yeah, no,
like
you can see it in the picture.
Yeah. Oh man, it's just pitch blackness behind me.
Yep, that's where
Start
it is now.
pouring pepper down its throat.
I am going to need Alari and Mariah to make Constitution saving throws. Actually, no, not Constitution saving throws. Sorry, that was my bad. Wisdom saving throws. Alari, you are absolutely fine. I don't know what for Mariah, because I clicked the button and it has not come up her roll yet. There it is. Mariah fails. Mariah is stunned. Essentially put, just a shadow looming over you both now of this thing. She is frozen up in fear. Wafflebyrg, it is indeed your turn.
Alrighty.
Also, I have to wonder now, since Josh has it up on a Roll20 but not in the chat yet, what his thoughts are having just seen that on the map, rather than being in the chat for it.
Wafflebyrg's in two minds of thoughts. One is, get me out of here! The other one is, this dumb motherfucker. I've been swallowed so many times in my life. And twice! By some size!
You could call yourself a swallowing expert.
God, I'm going so insane that I'm Alekxander making sex jokes in my head. I've only been in here for a couple of seconds. I'm not staying in here for much longer. You dumb fuck! You ate the most volatile substance in Runeterra, which is Wafflebyrg. And Isaiah Valantis does not get swallowed easily.
You mean to say waffle burger, right?
Fuck off. Why am I hallucinating you? Alrighty. Okay, this is what we're doing. I was saving this for Rek'Sai, but this is what we're doing because this is the only thing I can think about doing. How big is the mouth? This is obviously the size of a fucking room, right?
Yeah.
Good. You know, when you're swallowed, you come to a realization. And that realization is it's really hard to make a dex save against 7 beads of fireball when they're inside of you. Now, I don't really know what this will do besides blow shit up. But that's Wafflebyrg for you. So 7 beads of fireball down your fucking gullet, you asshole. I refuse to be swallowed again.
So.
I also don't like how much I've had to say I swallowed this entire time.
My question is, are you just dropping them where you are, or are you throwing them down the throats?
I'm throwing them down the throat.
Okay. In that case, just roll your damage for it, as it won't affect the Xerxai or the Doom Breakers that are in there with you.
That's okay. My hope is I make it think I had said something bad and it just pukes, or I somehow fucking decapitated from the inside out. That'll be 76s. 3. So that's 7 times 3 is 20. So that's plus 20. So it's gonna be 43 points of fire damage from the inside out.
43 points of fire
Um,
damage.
If this motherfucker doesn't puke me up, he's got a stomach of fucking iron. Well, a throat of iron.
Let's make a
He has a
Let's make a con save for this thing.
Not 20. This is what starts the digestion process.
I mean, to be fair, even with a plus 10, that was a shit roll, but it's still a pass.
Oh, is that a pass?
Yeah.
Where he's re-rolling that chronomancy. Ah, fuck.
Wait, how can he? Oh, that's a con save. I was gonna say, how
Yeah, it's
could
a
he
con save.
avoid them when it's inside his body?
Oh yeah, no,
It's-
this
it's
isn't a
holding
dex save.
himself.
This is a con save to see if it ended up like opening up its mouth or puking or something. Essentially put, with that 13, it won't have opened its mouth. It was going to be acid essentially coming up at you. Essentially, it would have puked in its mouth. It wouldn't have taken no damage, but
Ew.
you would have.
Ew, motherfucker.
You know how
But,
Jamie always does,
no,
always makes
I-
players shit themselves. Why is it
I
not
would-
surprising at Lee's giving creatures acid reflux?
Yeah, I was about to say, Lee, I feel like acid reflux would do damage. Like, you as somebody who also suffers from acid reflux,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit hurts like hell.
Yeah, it would have done damage, but also going off of experience, when you're having acid reflux like I normally do, you try and
Yeah,
keep
you
your
don't
mouth
open your
closed.
mouth. Yeah.
But luckily,
Um,
with you having made it do that, basically the result you wanted is either it to have rolled high, which it did, or it to have rolled a nat 1.
Fuck.
If it rolled a nat 1, it would have opened its mouth. With the high roll, it's not at least vomiting on you, so you're not drowning in vomit.
God damn it. Okay, he's okay. All right. That's okay. What else can I do? I don't feel like being eaten today. How big is the chime, by the way?
It's like a scroll kind of thing, I'd say. Like a rolled up scroll size. Like a Pringles tin.
Okay, like a Pringles tin. I don't know what you are. Are you sentient? Are you capable of speech? Am I talking to an item? I don't know. It made it sound like you were a lot more important. God, okay. Look, inanimate object, buddy. If you're super powerful, now's the time to do it, because Wafflebyrg's got a couple more things it can do, but he was really wanting to save them for vengeance.
So I'm gonna see if
I'm
gonna see if
Yeah,
it allows
go
me
on.
to do something quickly. But first things first, I'm just quickly having to set things up a bit for it. Because with how things are at the moment, everyone is on the main map.
Wait a second.
Hmm?
What? Wafflebyrg would be able to live in this thing's stomach. He's got the ring of water walking. He can walk
So-
over any liquid.
Everyone else should be fine. Wafflebyrg, you should have been taken to a new map.
Oh.
Oh God, I hate it. Yeah, you all just are gonna hear again. Get me out of here!
Ah.
This was not part of the agreement or the plan.
It's a good job I remembered that I could literally do this. So yes, what you're seeing there, Wafflebyrg, is the inside of the mouth, with this being down the front.
Wafflebyrg's got like one more thing that he can do. So as a bonus action, he's being all the rotten gremlin corpses out of his bag from the Shadow Islands. Fucking eating, you dipshit! I'll give you indigestion. And that's about it that he can do. He can't do much more. Wafflebyrg's so fucked. He's gonna die. That's great. I always knew I was gonna die in the moment that you introduced the Undertitan. I immediately knew I'm gonna fucking die in the stomach of a fucking worm. God damn it.
So,
Uh,
Alari, it's your turn. You've just seen this shadow loom over you after hearing Wafflebyrg over the sending stone.
any physical reaction from it having 7 fucking fireballs go off in its throat? Like, does it rear back or anything?
You see smoke billowing out from between its mouth, just like a.
Fuck this Looney Tunes character. My name is Zarek the Undertitan, and I've been smoking for 20 years.
I mean, to be fair, the fireball did go off further down in it. If anywhere was going to falter, it'd be further back on it.
Would you say this thing is technically within 30 feet?
Oh, absolutely.
Then I am going to cast Blight on it at 5th level.
Okay.
Needs to make a DC 17 Constitution save.
DC
Sees
17
the shadow
Constitution
loom
save.
over her. Sees the shadow loom over her, turns around.
Reroll
Eat
it.
this, sucker.
There's a
No,
boy
okay.
here.
I tried.
Greetings.
It still takes half.
Okay.
So it take 20 points of necrotic damage.
20 points of necrotic damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to... Is a bonus action. Please give me a moment.
I love the fact that because it was just quite literally a nat 20, Alari's reaction to seeing this giant thing loom over was, no, spell, respect boundary.
I'm going to spend another couple of sorcery points to quicken spell. I'm going to quicken spell Hand of Radiance again on that boy.
You just cast a spell at the giant thing. This thing tries to nip your heels. You just slap it back down again. No, stop it.
It needs to make a Constitution
Get
saving
some
throw.
help. Remembering that it's a +3 for this one. That's a fail.
It takes 5 points of radiant damage again.
You are just going to slowly kill this thing by slapping it on the head.
Just looks at it, just casts this massive bolt of necrotic energy at the creature. It just goes, "Ah."
What's going on out there?
I'm trying to make it open its mouth.
Oh, good. Because I'm not having any luck.
So, hi Josh.
Hello.
Hi. Lee's gotten into Vor this session.
Well, it was nice
Get me
playing
out
with
of
you.
here, Moon Man.
That's illegal.
I'm not wrong.
That's illegal. Out, get out of here.
That is illegal, yes, but it's your illegal this time.
Never understood the term getting into war. Surely they're like... Surely they're... I'm not saying that.
So,
You're not the one in this situation.
Kuiper, from your floating disc and your vantage, from your vantage
dead, by
point
the
up
way.
above the battlefield, You have been watching all these guys fighting off Xerxes, while Wafflebyrg flew off into the valley to try and grab a chime, only for the Under Titan to literally rise up from above the ridge and come chasing after it, and then swallow Wafflebyrg whole.
Already dumped like 7 fucking beats of fireball in it. I've got one more. Consider this my first prayer to you, Moonman, since you're technically a god now. Get me the fuck out of here!
Where's my sheet?
I mean, I will need you to make me roll me an initiative.
I'm still learning how to use Linux. One moment.
The funny thing is, every time Wafflebyrg's ever been eaten, it's never gone well for Kuiper either.
Just like, oh god, not again.
Yeah. Just pop you onto
Oh,
the
for fuck's
thingy
sake.
there.
Initiative. Where's my map gone? Did that work?
That worked.
Yeah.
That is a 15.5. Well, 15.13. Or I may as well just put it as 15 as no one else has a 15. But for prestige, you can have your 13. So, next up would be Potoo.
Question.
Yes.
Does this thing have nostrils?
The Dune Breaker or the big thing?
The question of all time.
Judging off the picture that we see here, it does not have nostrils.
Imagine it has a ventilation system like a scorpion.
If it has a ventilation system like a scorpion, that does still mean that there would be openings somewhere.
Let me get my phone and Google how do scorpions breathe.
They have little vents on the underside of their belly. It's also why scorpions can't be drowned and they can live underwater for like 6 fucking weeks. Also furthering proof that scorpions aren't living organisms, they're just God's way of making giant fucking robots.
Oh, that is horrifying to look. That is horrifying to read about.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like scorpion biology is terrifying. And the
So-
only reason that we as a species have survived is because they fucking shrunk.
Scorpions can hold the breath for an hour. If it's within 15 feet of the water's surface, it can use its tail as a breathing tube and doesn't need to hold its breath.
Which is
That's
kind of
so
funny because that
illegal.
means it also breathes through its ass.
Oh, no, wait. No, I know why it's saying that. Sorry. This is not actual scorpions. I forgot to delete the 5e part. This is telling me rules for giant scorpions.
You are an actual moron sometimes.
Dead
I
pets.
can't say I haven't done that 1,300 times, but I can judge you today.
So yeah, on the pair of buck lungs on the other side of the abdomen. I don't know if buck lungs are the same kind of thing where they have holes. Very similar to gills, so there you go.
Well, I can't go in the mouth. It's got occupants currently. And it's not fully merged.
Oh no, it's been above ground all this time, so it is fully immersed. Is this where I'm going to have to make a third map for Potoo to enter into?
Third map
I
for
mean-
interior of thing.
I mean, I've already put Wafflebyrg on his own map for the inside of this thing's mouth.
Oh, brilliant.
Get me out of here!
Because I remembered
even
that
know what I
splitting
can do.
people up between different maps is something you can do on Roll20.
I will be right back.
I'm about to break this thing's fucking teeth.
Can I roll to see if there's any type of nook or cranny that I can cram myself into?
Perception check.
Why must you say things in this way?
I am having regrets about this boss fight.
That is a 25.
You should. You brought Vor into D&D.
Hey, I didn't bring it into D&D. D&D brought it into D&D with swallowing rules.
I would like to state that when the shambling mounds consumed you, it was because they were bushes. So I'm not guilty of this. I'm not guilty of this.
D&D is my fetish buffet.
Swallowing is still swallowing.
Explains a lot, Josh. That explains a lot. I feel like you've got a type when it comes to characters.
Oh.
So I'm a little bit disturbed. A little bit disturbed.
I'm confused and concerned. Anyway.
Looking with Josh, I know about some of its characters and how weird they get.
Just by looking at it from the angle you're at the moment, you can't really see that many openings aside from if it opens up its mouth again. Although you get the feeling, if it is going to do so, it's going to do so to eat someone again. Although, given that you can get in messages from Wafflebyrg over the sending stones, it's safe to say that he's still alive in there. For now.
For now.
For now.
Don't say for now, you assholes! I swear to God, if I die in here, I'm haunting your ass. Except you, Potoo, you're into that shit.
I'm halting your ass. Except for you, Potoo. Your sword will eat me, and that'll be just another thing that'll have eaten me.
So I don't know if I actually have a soul, so this might be it for me.
Alright, fine. I would like to fly up and attach myself to its face somehow.
Fly towards it. Just sticky adhesive onto the face. How fast can you move?
I can move 60 feet. It's within range.
Okay. So yeah, you
Well,
fly towards it and just fly in front of its face. You'll
do
see
you
that
want me to
the...
roll to see
Oh, go on.
if I... Do you want me to roll to see if I can actually attach myself right proper?
Is this going to be a grapple check?
Would it be a grapple check?
I have no idea.
You're
I'm
a
gonna-
massive thing. This is me sticking to you.
I'm going to say make me a strength check. Just like a strength
Alright.
check. Let's just see if you can actually grab hold. Because if you do look on like the top bridge, that does seem to be a giant smooth mass of bone.
That is a 19.
Yeah, you're latched on.
Cool. I am casting Flowing Undead Wraith.
I'm casting Explosion. All creatures within 15 foot of you need to make a Wisdom saving throw. I am going to say, given the height this thing is, Alari and Mariah will not be caught in this.
I'd be concerned if they got caught in a 15-foot cube.
And then I'm also going to say, just for ease of sake, so I'm not having to measure on a separate map, it's not going to affect anyone in the mouth, as they will be blocked from this by the creature itself. So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. Yeah, that's
Hell,
a
it
fail.
fails. Yeah. So you're going to be taking 2d4 necrotic or psychic?
Your choice as to which damage type is dealt and is inhabited by a soul. Taking 1d4 of the chosen damage until it moves up 2d4.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make it psychic damage just cause.
Okay. So roll your 2d4. Do you know what the worst part is?
Hmm?
I've needed the bathroom for like 45 minutes now.
Go.
That attacks die for 8.
Oh,
We can take a 5-minute break for that.
There we go. Well, it would be the Dunebreaker's turn anyway next, so...
You got a Bluetooth headset, just get up and go. I mean,
No, this is the one rule I've had with this Bluetooth headset. The Bluetooth headset does not go in the bathroom with me.
Yeah.
Because I know eventually one of these times it will either fall off or I'll forget to mute.
Then we get back
Hear
to
the fart reverb.
Anyway, you all talk amongst yourselves for plans and such while I do the BRB.
Okay.
I'm giving it a mean
So,
headache.
We go to level 20, right? We go to level 20.
We're level
That's
30.
the plan. So, how's the fight been going?
Vor.
What did I miss last week?
Vor.
What do you
There
like?
was more war last week?
Hmm. Oh.
Oh. What?
apparently you set off every sound effect all at once.
That's stuck in my head now. I have to learn how to play Paranoid by Black Sabbath, and now it's stuck in my head.
Nice.
Not the worst music to have in your head.
No, but it's just that opening riff that.
Presume I sound okay, by the way. I haven't actually tested this mic.
Yeah, it's just a little muffled, but you can still hear you completely fine.
Good.
No, because my band's decided we're doing Nirvana, Black Sabbath. There's two of the
So what you
covers that
need,
we're
what you
doing.
band decided is no one needs to understand our music anymore, right?
I'm back.
Black Sabbath is still heavily listened to. One of the most heavily listened to heavy metal bands still exists.
Oh yeah, I love it, but like they also, when good music first, worry about what the lyrics mean later.
Yes, especially since they started off actually as a earth band, like a hippie band, and then because of Geezer, their bass guitarist, his love of horror movies, they switched to heavy metal to fit the more satanic vibe. They weren't Satanists; they just liked the vibe.
So, it
And
is
that's Black Sabbath.
Your Honor, I did it for the vibe.
so it is the Dunebreaker's turn. The one that is outside of the mouth. 24 on Alekxander.
Yeah.
And the second hit would be a 20 on Alekxander.
Which one's this? The big boy.
The big boy.
Might have to prevent the bigger boy from hitting me. I'm gonna use a lucky point to make it re-roll a 24.
Okay. It's a 23 now.
I'm gonna use a lucky point to change that 30-20. Because I can't keep taking hits.
It's a 13.
Right, at least I'm only taking one hit. Right, go for it. But I see you decide to make the fucking thing count! Anyway,
Remember half.
I know. But I'm really running out of, I'm running out of resources, I'm not gonna lie.
It's fine if you think you've got it bad there. I now need to switch maps because there's 2 in the mouth with Wafflebyrg.
2 in the mouth, 1 in the eye. I'm not a child, you are.
There's just not really much room for them to fly comfortably in, so it's not really a dash for them. But it does mean that they just get to slowly advance.
I don't imagine like they're hopping like crows do.
It's more like if you got like a ladybird on you, and the ladybird keeps wanting to try and take flights but doesn't. It would be Poison Lady's turn.
See the man who looks so all alone. Could you use
BRB need bathroom.
Are you there, Raka?
How you doing, Raka? Let me get back to you on that one.
I take it as Raka, maybe BRB.
It's a distinct possibility.
Big Sag. Going into his third turn. I'm going to say for Issa's sake then. Because do I have their sheet? Or are they using? I have the sheet if need be. I can roll for them. Because they were just making an armory attack. So let's see what they do. I feel bad now.
Oof.
Each time Raka has made this attack with this, they've missed. The one time I roll for Raka,
I'm sure Raka will be fucking devastated, like. You've hit on her, on every gender I can think of's behalf. Because I really do just try and use every single fucking pronoun when I try to talk about Raka. Jesus Christ.
They're everything and nothing.
so there we go. Damage has been done. Kuiper, it is you
I'll
finally.
just shout. We need this
back.
thing's mouth open and the bird out, yes?
That's correct.
Okay. No.
Preferably before it swallows Wafflebyrg.
I'm on it.
Swaffles,
Kuiper will... Kuiper will pretty much go all out on this. So I'm going to try and use Phantasmal Force. I need a save of some descript. And I will alchemical cast it such that the DC is 18 instead of 16.
Intelligence saving throw. Okay. That one.
Amazing. So basically, I'm going to pretty much convince it in its head that there is something very large and tasty in a very convenient place, such that the party can do whatever they want to do with that, such that it'll open wide and try and eat it.
Okay.
It's just gonna call it to a fucking road.
Yeah.
So there is something very large and very tasty. For ease of sake, we'll say like here. Somewhere nice
Yeah.
and open.
Nobody can see it, but the thing sure can.
There's something very large and tasty now there.
What? What am I missing?
Yes.
Bernard. Rebecca's hamster
Yes.
is now there. You have summoned up a giant version of Rebecca's hamster. I don't know, the first icon I could find where I was scrolling through being like, great, I'll use that for food.
This
Give
is
it a moment,
the
and
Runeterra equivalent of my tactical school children.
yeah, I shall pass. Hopefully
Okay.
this lasts. It's a concentration spell, so I'll try and lay low.
It is the Xerxes turn. This one here is going to hop over to here to try and attack the giant food item. The rest are just going to do their normal attacks, so... Two basic attacks on Alari, and that one, and they fail, so Alari, feel free to slap it in the face.
No, because that'll use my reaction.
Okay.
I already used my reaction, so I can't.
Okay, and the one that has disadvantage at the moment is a 13 on Mariah, which is a miss, and a 15 on Mariah, which is a miss. These ones down here, the ones that have disadvantage. Flavor of 24 on Porcelain Lady. And a miss on Porcelain Lady with the second attack.
I is back, sorry.
Welcome back. I rolled your attack for you when it was your turn, and you actually hit and did 13 damage.
Yay.
But you are being hit for a 24.
By which one?
The one that had disadvantage, I rolled 24 on both of its die.
And I got hit for what was it again, sorry?
I have not rolled the damage yet.
Oh, okay.
It is 9 damage. Also, I just realised I should have been rolling those with...
Ooh, Memento,
Plus
I'm just going to
3.
hit that.
What was that, sorry?
He's hitting the bathroom.
Alright.
It's a good job I understand Joshish.
So, the one that will have disadvantage on Alekxander is a nat 1 for its first hit.
Oh, thank God for that!
Would you like to save your reaction, or would you like to
I
smack
do
it?
not have a reaction, so I'm gonna slap it.
Okay. And the other one would also be a miss from it, so...
That slap is... which one's this?
This one up here. That's on the ledge above you. So you'd be like...
It's a
thrusting your blade
23,
upwards.
and I really cannot be holding back on the smites anymore, so it's gonna be a smite.
Yep. Probably for the best, as this thing's not been hit yet.
Unless you can do smite on big boy.
It's fine, it's a reaction attack, so let me just make sure I updated my thingamajigger right. Yeah, should be like that. There we go. So now, when I click Wazam, yeah, that worked perfectly.
15,
Even if the damage was fucking shite.
25. Nothing to sniff at for one attack.
You know, it's nothing. Don't get me wrong. Alekxander's attack damage is good, but as far as Alekxander's attack damage can go, that wasn't great.
It is now the ones that won't get disadvantage turn, so a 14 on Porcelain Lady with its first attack and a 9 on the others. Does a 14 hit you, Porcelain?
No, not
Okay,
currently.
so none of those hit. And on Alekxander, a dirty 20 and a 14. The 14 will not hit, the dirty 20 will, unless something is done.
Was it that one that
I
attacked me?
am completely out of the majority of my interactions with this sort of stuff, so he will just hit.
11.
They do seem to be hitting consistently at max on me.
They do. I've been getting.
They are beginning to test just how much health the Barbie can throw around, because I'm running out.
Do you know what the worst part is?
What's the
first things-
worst part, Ollie?
Well, the first things first. Let's just do this one. It gets an 18 on the fake food. It hits it. Nothing really happens because it's an illusion. Oh no, wait! It's in its mind. The giant thing's mind, not. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
since you have vision on this, make me a wisdom check.
Oh, he's still on the toilet.
Oh shit, he is.
Yeah, he will
Well,
be all shit.
When he
hang
returns,
on.
he can make me that check. But for now, if we go to the other map, where we have these guys. There we go. So, Wafflebyrg. The first one gets a nat 1. Oh no, wait. I'll say wrong because I normally do the thingies. I normally got disadvantage, normal advantage, so this be this one up here. Wafflebyrg, that is a nat 1 against you.
Cool. We're shooting it.
Yep.
We're not just shooting it. We're actually gonna. Oh no, yeah, we're gonna have to shoot it. Never mind.
We're not just shooting it, we're shooting it. That hits. 10 damage, okay.
Oh, yeah, well, it's ricochet, so it's
Oh, yeah.
17 because it's 10 plus the radiant. So that's 10 radiant and 7 piercing.
Yep. Oof, okay, there we go. And its second attack is an 18.
Yep, that's a hit.
For 9 damage. And then we have the two that have flanking, so they'll have advantage on their 2 attacks each. So a 21 on the first attack from one of them, and a 15 on the other. So a 21 and a 15.
The 21 hits, yeah.
Okay.
15 doesn't.
Okay. It's 8 damage. The other one's attacks. First attack is a miss, and second attack is also a miss. That
Yep.
could have gone a lot worse for you.
Yeah.
Going back to this map, because it is Alekxander's turn.
Alexander is going to heal himself for 25 points of damage and then end his turn.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do this as well. Yeah, no, that's still a fail on that DC check.
For as I am maidenless and also bonus actionless, and unable to do anything about either.
It is Mariah's turn. Mariah needs to make that save. I don't know why I'm trying to type it in. I've got a sheet here. I can make her do the wisdom save. That one. Mariah is still frozen in fear and can't do shit. Which is extremely bad when it gets to this situation. Oh no, wait, no. Is it though? Because it is still there, and it is still looking at this. So, Alari, since you're the only one there
Uh-huh.
that would be able to notice this. Aside from you, Potoo, who are quite literally clinging to the face of this thing, you see it, instead of going to try and swallow you, to move to the side where you see a giant hunk of meat floating there. Oh no, not you don't, because it is just these things that are seeing it. You see it just
Uh-huh.
move towards somewhere and just open its mouth to take a bite at the air. Wafflebyrg, you can
Mouth's
feel free
open,
to
mouth's
make me
open.
a dex save if you wish to see if you can fly out. An 18. Okay. Let me just roll a check to see if it works things out on its first bite. It has not. It still thinks the meat is there, and for some reason it just missed. Wafflebyrg, with that 18, you will be able to get out, but unfortunately, it is going to be 3 rounds of attacks of opportunity on you. But look, that's a hit, a miss, and a hit. Unless you've got any chronomancy stuff to alter one of those.
Nope, I've already used my 2 chronomancy.
So that's just 13 damage in total on you. But on the plus side, let me just do that. Move your ass to there. And we will place you next to Potoo on the map, as you have managed to escape the mouth. And it will be your turn.
Not doing too good right now. Really not. I don't really know what to do at the moment. I think its mouth's still open, right?
No, it will have closed it to try and eat this food. So the mouth is closed now.
See, I know it's not. I just got the image in my head of a freaking turtle trying to eat lettuce, and that's what it's doing towards this
Yeah,
imaginary
that's the
food.
headcanon now.
Oh.
I think, yeah, pretty much. Like that kind of thing where it's trying to eat something, but it's so slippy, like it's falling out of its mouth. It's the kind of one that's like, yeah, didn't get it. Gets confused for like 5 minutes.
Wafflebyrg is going to proceed to how is it looking from the outside?
probably like a little dint in it from where Alari blasted it. And there still seems to be a bit of smoke billowing between its teeth from what is erupting in its gut at the moment still. But that aside, you can't really see any damage on it. But you don't know if that's just because it's not really taking that much, or if it's because it's that big that it's going to be hard to see that kind of damage on it.
What is the likelihood that once it realizes that this is illusion, it's going to start chasing after everybody?
I mean, if it can figure it out. Unfortunately, despite a hive mind situation, boys be pretty dumb, yo.
Berg is going to hand the chime off to Potoo. I have no idea how to use this. So if you could, I don't know, do something with it? Do you know how to use it?
I do not know how to use this shiny thing.
Oh, goody.
It is good that you didn't get consumed all the way, by the way.
Yeah, not yet. Because it's after that. How does it know what the chime is?
No idea.
How do we know what this is? Alari, how the fuck did you know this thing was here?
A vision and a beam of light. And Delris had a dream about it too a while back.
Just from your back, you just feel the passing of the old granny again, be like, meow, meow, meow.
Apparently this one has something to say about it, but I don't know what they're saying.
Meow, meow, meow. It just like points to the chime and then points to the ship.
Think they're saying, get the chime to the ship.
Thing is, this thing can cover a lot more ground than us, so the moment it realizes that, that's... Okay, Potoo! You take it to the ship. Wafflebyrg's got a plan B.
At this point, I think there's a whole alphabet of plans.
Yep, Wafflebyrg also can't move Wafflebyrg on the map.
Ah.
Really? Give me a sec.
What was that in the background?
Controlled by me and Santa. Try now.
There we go. Wafflebyrg is going to come over here, right behind the illusion. At the very top point. And Wafflebyrg is going to prepare an action. And by that, Wafflebyrg is preparing one of his little tinker toys, the Tube of Annoying. And he's also attaching the last fireball bead to it just in case. As Wafflebyrg is preparing this, he does not plan on sticking around, but he's preparing it as a prepared action for when once his face realizes that this is not real.
Okay.
And that's Wafflebyrg's turn.
Alari.
Hmm.
The chimes, the noise has returned. And of course, Wafflebyrg can also return, so you can assume that the chime is out with him.
Yep. Plus, we were just having that conversation
Yes.
about taking it to the ship.
But you know how
Yes.
things are when it comes to turn times. It's like 6 seconds per turn.
I'm going to do another burning hands
On
on these two.
okay, is that a dex save or?
Aye.
All right, let's see how they go. That is a fail and a fail for 17 damage.
That again has just been consistent.
Do you know what else is
17
consistent?
damage has just been consistent.
Do you know what else is consistent? You using that and then turning one of them to ash.
The one I've been smacking on the head.
Yeah, the one that you've been smacking on the head and Mariah had been shooting until she got the fear.
Again, I'm just gonna try and smack it with Hand of Radiance as a bonus action.
You see what I kept doing to your friend?
Constitution save.
Uh, no. And by no, I mean no on my end, as in no, that not working. Yep. It is not enjoying itself.
Just get slapped. His backhand.
Yep. Is that it?
Sparks still coming off my
Well, I mean-
fingers from the burning hand.
I've done it again. I keep getting
That's
this
my
figure.
turn.
Okay. Potoo,
Yes.
fly.
Of course.
Fly rogue who can dash as a bonus action.
Well, yes, it's definitely going to be a flying dash, which is 120 feet movement. Which way is the ship again?
Down to the south and off the map.
Cool, we're going that way.
Okay. Attack of opportunity.
Not with the, Oh, no, wait, I didn't attack it when I ran off it. Alright, sure, fine.
Okay.
I didn't attack you first, so I can't do fancy footwork.
You can't, but you could do the thing that everyone has access to.
What?
Disengage is an action.
Oh, yeah, true. Disengaging, of course.
When you have so much fancy crap, you literally forget about the normal stuff.
That's how
Yes.
rogues think.
So, yeah, you fly towards the ship.
Yee.
And as soon as you get there, you're just throwing the chime to one side and trying to get the ship up.
Well, I'm obviously not throwing it. You said it's about the size of a Pringle can?
Yeah.
I probably connected it to myself in some which way so that it doesn't get lost.
In
And
a bag.
I am also trying. Yes.
Yep. So, Potoo is back on the boat.
We are getting the boat up and running.
Potoo has that little icon now to show Potoo is on boat and safe. Junebreaker's turn. One of them's in the mouth and therefore can't do shit. Another one's in the mouth and therefore can't do shit. So it's just the one that's attacking Alekxander.
Hooray!
Hooray, it's a miss. Second attack. Hooray, it's also a miss. Porcelain Lady. You have just seen Potoo flying off with what you assume was the item you came here for towards the ship. Is Raka still BRB?
Nope, I'm here. Sorry, I just zoned out.
Hey, it's alright. It has been going on for a bit. I am going to. It's going to
Give
be a
nearly
case of we'll get to
10:30.
like the end of this turn order and then call it there for the night.
Well, that's okay. Because nothing's really going to be able to touch me after this anymore anyway. She's not doing so hot. She's going to take her ring off and gonna turn into a dragon. And then she's just gonna kind of lay on top of this one.
Okay.
She's gonna body roll him. Which I'm gonna have to do. I do. There we go. Wah.
24 hits. Well, even if it were a 22, still hits for 10 necrotic.
10 necrotic damage. She just lays on top of him.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Kuiper.
Yay.
Can you make me a general intelligence check for us, would you?
Yep. Let me just. Spend a year traversing my sheet.
Is this just
Lay.
how Linux is for this? Oh,
I'm
sorry, yes.
using I'm using Steam Deck, so I'm like,
Oh,
touchpads, how do work?
fair. Also, yes.
Just so I
Weirdly,
don't
the
have
same
to
one.
roll from the searching menu, I'm just gonna use my self-harm die as the acid damage for me touching him.
Okay. So, Kuiper, given that given you've used this illusion to make only this thing see it, and yet you saw this small thing come over and try and take a bite as well, you can easily assume these things have some kind of hive mind.
Yeah.
If one thing can see it, they can all see it.
I was wondering.
And therefore, whichever one that takes an attack of it, they all make the group intelligence check to see if they all dispel it. But it is your turn. You have seen Potoo with the you saw it try to take a bite and Wafflebyrg escape. You saw Wafflebyrg hand over the chime to Potoo, and Potoo was headed back to the ship with it.
Wonderful. So it sounds like we're planning to leave.
I believe that was the plan Wafflebyrg shouted. Well, Wafflebyrg tries to create a distraction.
Lovely jubbly. I should also add that every time this thing tries to take a bite out of the hamster grows in size so that it needs to put its mouth wider. So.
In that case, two things have tried to take a bite out of it.
Alright. I don't think I need to use an action to keep that going, so I will.
It's gonna get to the point where you'll just be taken off in the ship, and all the rest of the crew that you've gathered will just be there watching this hamster grow larger and larger over the ridge of this thing.
They won't see it.
Oh god.
No, but all this is outside the area, Will. Just like giant hamster.
So how many things are alive right now? I can't seem to scroll my map.
Enemy wise?
Yeah.
4, 5, 7, including the giant titan. And that's not including the ones that are inside the titan.
Alrighty. Seeing as we are planning to leave, I'm gonna do the signature alchemical casted magic missile.
Okay.
Level 4, I'll be able to hit all of them.
So a missile on each thing.
Yep.
Okay.
And wait, is my attack list absolutely chonk. There it is. Found it. So each creature takes in radiant damage. 20 radiant.
20 each.
Yep.
Okay. So that's still alive. That's still alive. How about
Causes
these
the
ones?
Kuiper light show.
Still alive. That one is just about still alive, but hanging on. Same with the Dunebreaker. Oh, right, these have not been attacked yet. It has not. And 24 damage on this thing. Okay. Nothing died. Oh, no, wait, hang on. It's not dead, but my god, that one that is right in front of Alari is hanging on by a thread and a prayer.
Oh.
Quite literally, if she keeps up her consistent damage that she's been doing with her Radiant Slap, it will die.
See, all I'm imagining right now with this Radiant Slap is we're going back to Chrono Cross, like, Maiden's Hand with what's her name, where she literally just walks up to people and slap, 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 and then she goes back to her space like nothing happened.
I'm just imagining a Senor Palo Undertale slap. Is that you, or are you moving back to the ship as well with your movement?
Slams his staff that he practically stole. Just rains down light, and he'll just shout, "I have missed this," and that's him.
Okay. It is the Zerxai's turn. First things first. This one. Go to take a hacking bite out of Hermster. And then makes the -2 intelligence. Does a 15 beat the DC?
Nope. It is currently 18.
The Hermster's bigger. I want this Hermster to get as big as the friggin' Titan. I also somehow want Wafflebyrg to be able to see it.
It's going to become a beacon of hope.
So, the one that is underneath Poison Lady.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's he's taking 6 damage. And it's necrotic, not acid.
A 13 will miss, and a 5 will miss. It is somehow
And
missed the thing
he
laying on
will-
top of it.
Well, he'll also be because he took 2 turns.
He did indeed.
3 more damage.
He took 2 turns because he is panicking because he has been buried underneath something.
And it's slowly kind of melting him into it. It's a very painful process.
The one that has disadvantage, 15 on the first attack on you.
That's a meet and beat.
Okay, and the second one will miss. So you are taking 6 damage.
Alrighty, and he is taking 1 damage for touching me.
Yes. The one attacking Alari. 18 on the first hit.
Reroll it.
Take that 18 and minus the 1 from in front of it. And then its second attack is an 11.
So they both hit? Or the first one hit, sorry.
No, neither of them hit. You told me to reroll the 18,
good.
it got an 8. And then the second
good.
attack was an 11. I would have very much of a concern if an 8 hit. And then on Alekxander with the disadvantaged person, that's a 7. And your flavor of 21.
Yep.
Aye.
4 damage.
Attack.
And the one on the ground misses with one attack and gets a nat 1 with the other. Feel free to slap him in the face.
I just might have to. Is that it?
No, it does not hit.
No, okay.
It is your turn, though.
We all appear to be leaving for the ship, right?
Oh, yeah. You quite clearly heard Wafflebyrg shout, "Get to the ship."
Disengage and fucking leave. I'll leave this way for simplicity's sake.
Yep. Alekxander has made it to the ship. So as you're just quickly sorting out the ship and getting it ready to set off, Potoo, you see a very battered and bruised Alekxander scramble onto it.
You look like you need a spa day.
What? I don't want to. Just get us moving before that large creature works out how to get to us. I don't really wish to tangle with anything larger than I already have tangled with.
Oh, you seemed excited to fight an island early.
Islands don't punch back, Potoo!
Mariah is still
Oh,
frozen in fear. And, yes, given we will be back up to the top of the turn order, this is where we're going to end it for this week. Because we've recorded for over 2.5 hours and it's coming up to like 10:30. So, I know that was like a bit of a holy crap situation with that thing, but you all handled it quite well, I think.
Thank you for accommodating my late ass.
It is fine, don't worry.
I was going to attempt to save Wafflebyrg at one point. I was going to drop the ring and turn into a dragon and fly over there because I lose my arms for wings, and technically I become a large creature. I could burrow through its teeth. It would just take time. And I trusted the system. When Wafflebyrg said he had a plan, I trusted the system.
Just think, Moon Man came back to save Wafflebyrg's life. Just as Wafflebyrg always predicted. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you would like to see more from us, check out Sirens Through the Fog over on Spotify, as well as Start Plunder over on Spotify. Also over on Chocobo Keeper's channel, you can check out Echoes of the Past. And over here, we also have the Devil Darlings, and we've got a 2-shot that'll be uploaded soon. Dead in Fae, I believe it is.
The Dreadbolts.
Well, an adapted version of that, given it's normally like one that launches for 5 sessions at least. We narrowed it down to like a 2-session thing. So look forward to when that comes up. It has Santa running as the DM, with me, Ranna, Wizard, and a friend for Wizard, and in the second session we get a Fred. So you'll finally get to see a Fred roleplay on this channel. Well, roleplay outside of Monster Pro. We need to get back to Monster Pro, guys. We need to get it back to Monster Camp. But thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra.
Bon voyage.
I will get that sheet down for the next session and roll an initiative for bloody Alchemist.
Do you know how to play Alchemist?
I don't need to. I just need her to sit there while the Titan eats.
Have a good one, everyone, and I will see you all again hopefully soon. And Ranna and Lay, the
Yes.
two of you, I will eventually get with the two of you